Furthermore, how's the research and technology is doing? I would like to have my new army made out of these regiments right here, and it will take some time, at least 6 turns, until these actually become available. They'll surely be available in Paris, I have no doubts about that. We'll soon have to invest in roads too, but everything's with their own time. We're on the defensive once again. Things are going just great. We defended against Poland, Lithuania. Russia wasn't trading with us. Let's ask for a trade agreement. They're unfriendly because we're fighting their allies. That's very bad. Maybe they would agree if we pay them some cash. No, they would not. Russia is allied with Lithuania, Poland, Lithuania, and it simply means that this is going to create problems for us. 4 massive empires that control the eastern and middle parts of Europe. That's Poland, Lithuania, Ottoman Empire, Russia, and Sweden. Then there's the middle, that's controlled by quite a few nations, us in the middle, and the south is uncontested by Spain with Portugal. Surprisingly, in Africa, Prussians have made themselves present. It's unclear if anybody is going to be strong enough besides the Spanish to kick them out of here. But obviously they have their own colonies, and this is a good colony. It's an important land, obviously. Should we mount an offensive? Most likely only against the nations that are unable to gain a victory. Now that Lithuanians have lost too much, it would be a great chance for us to attack the Prussians. However, I don't think that I have strong enough force. I need at least 1 army present, and I want to build that army out of truly significant troops, and we'll only be able to build these or train these after some time. Finally, Catholics are here, present due to the priest. So let it happen. I'm going to just further my efforts to gain as much income as possible. I'm not going to attack due to the chance of losing. Russians have showed that they have 3 full armies out. As far as I know, Prussia used to be known for its citizens who have been all soldiers. One thing to note actually is that they were famous for that during the war Prussia would call upon almost all of its citizens. They were like a nation that was an army at the same time. And that's exactly what's happening. They have 2 large provincial capitals supported or defended by 3 armies that are made up of infantry. Look at that. Russia is close to Stockholm. I can't believe that. I would have never expected the Russians march on so far. That's like Napoleon marching to Moscow. In history, as far as I know, they never really went that far. But I'm not certain. I never really researched that part of history. But I know that there were quite a few fights between Sweden and Russia at that time, at the era that we're currently in. And unfortunately, Genoa will try to establish themselves in America. Hopefully, they won't be trying to establish themselves in any territories held by us. I've just noticed that there's at least one more city held by the pirates. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with that city. First of all, I'm going to garrison my ports. That is of utmost importance. Furthermore, I'm embarking my troops onto ships and we are going to attack.
Ordre du navire, bien reçu. Prêt.
Okay, now I get it. I missed the button here. So what I was saying, we're going to attack Antigua, Leeward Islands. The pirates here are very, very numerous. Obviously. And as you can see, we're doing it quite well. Done. Catholic nation is going to be turned into 100% Catholic soon.
Tout de suite.
It's incredible, but it looks like converting 2,700 people by offering them something in return wasn't that big of a deal after all. It looks like we're able to tax these provinces. Surprisingly, this province only is making us 18 coins, which would probably turn into today's money of something like 18 million. Which isn't bad, but compared to others that are making us billions, isn't that much. After all. Are you all Christian too? Yeah. Catholic, I mean, and that seems it's correct. They are all Catholic. So we are turning all of this into a beautiful Catholic nation. Another church school is going to be built here. Besides that, we could just go for some money poaching in. But church, it actually gives us a little bit more benefits, I guess. I don't know, but it will surely going to make us Catholic when we're fully Catholic. Maybe after that we don't really need it. We could go for money, but we should have at least one church because it gives us great benefits anyway. Enemy raid has taken place. That's them. They're moving an army close by, as you can see.
Votre Majesté?
They may move to one of our cities with that. I don't like them raiding me. I don't want them to raid me. Raid my lands.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
I can't walk too... I can't march too
En
far
main!
away
En avant!
from Munich just yet. But I like the fact that Poland Lithuania has been pushed a little bit backwards there. Furthermore, let's see if any of my cities would need some kind of further development out there. Yes, improved settlement fortifications would definitely give us some more benefits to public order. So it isn't too kind of foolish to build the walls and hope that you will be attacked one day and that's going to even things out. No, it's quite fine. This would add me a few benefits, but would certainly reduce the happiness for lower classes. Which just may not be the thing. As you can see, -1 from industrialization. So maybe I shouldn't go for that just yet. What's wrong with these? They're not fully Catholic, unfortunately. Netherlands is turning very slowly Catholic, actually. Very bad indeed. Everyone else is not going that bad. I'm not going to establish any colleges out there besides the ones that I have to for the research, due to the fact that I have many of them already, and they will make people unhappy due to reform. So people learn new things and they think that, for example, eating just bread and butter for the rest of your life is bad because they learned about things like salted meat, and they want meat and they can't afford meat, and then they feel unhappy and kind of abused due to the fact that they can't afford meat. So they will start rebelling, asking the government to either give them meat, salted meat, or give them more money so that they could buy. And then the government just wants to have as many people as possible, and they don't want them to live well, but they want them to just eat bread and butter and so on and so forth. So eventually everybody just has to kind of find the right balance, or somebody has to die. Looks like we're done here. Now let's go and finish AndYouLeft.
Préparez-vous pour la bataille!
They would refuse the surrender. Let's go into this and assault them. Most of the troops are armed with rifles, so they would undoubtedly fight us. I'm sure that this is the city that's supporting their massive fleet out there, the pirate fleet. They had many more settlements than us that we had there. However, the pirates are so selfish and that certainly keeping them at bay. They can't attack us united, and that's going to make them fall. As you can see, that's a fort. I actually wasn't expecting a fourth, but it's not too bad. We're just going to attack the fort with all of our forces, which in this case is advantageous for us. No doubts about that. It's fine. All of their troops are on the walls. It's going to be a good one. My plan was a proper bayonet charge anyway, because you see, our troops are much more numerous than theirs, which in turn means that if we go into bayonet charge and hand-to-hand fighting with our reasonably well equipped and trained troops, they would have almost no chance. As you can see, they're approaching, they're shooting at our approaching forces here. Our troops are close now. The pirates are manning the walls very well. Their weapons do not have bayonets on them, so that puts them, the pirates, at a disadvantage. Surprisingly, it looks like pirates are wearing jeans. Our troops will suffer this far down there. Looks like they're moving around. In fact, some of the troops are gonna go down. I wonder if they're trying to hit us, hit us there by the gate. In any case, we'll be waiting for them here. Furthermore, it looks like everybody is climbing up the walls now. And our first soldiers are going to start engaging them. As you can see, the guys playing the drums is going to kill somebody and die soon afterwards. Furthermore, it seems that we are pressing quite hard there. Here on the corner, we are taking over ourselves. It looks like these battles are gonna be very good, the battles against the pirates for us. Our line infantry from North America has went south and conquered the islands that were extremely numerously populated by pirates. There's a lot of fighting going on here. We certainly need to send some reinforcements out there. No doubts about that. Otherwise, the pirates are holding on. But our troops are becoming more and more numerous too. I'm even surprised just how well the party is preparing here.